All right, today I'm going to be adding a feeder to my chicken tractor. And so the general idea, I want to be able to feed my chicks and chickens without having to get in the chicken tractor. So I can just walk up to the tractor, pour food in, and walk away. I've made a few of these types of feeders for my coops before. They allow feed to just kind of trickle down to the chickens without much mess, and they can't really get up into their feeder very well. So the idea is this tube will reach outside the tractor. It'll come down here to a T, and then that T will feed two chutes off to the side where I've kind of carved out an opening, and then the feed will just gravity feed down to them. So I've got my parts. Now it's just a matter of putting them together and seeing how this goes. This is like a vinyl plastic adhesive we had for our pool. We have a bunch of it left over from a patch job we did. We also don't have a pool anymore, so don't really need it for that. And I'm hoping, I know I couldn't use PVC glue because that's not meant for this. That kind of melts the plastic, and this is pretty sticky stuff. So I just need it to hold. I don't need it to be watertight or anything. All right, I had to upgrade to liquid nails here. The sealant I was using before just wasn't cutting it. So I'm just gonna put a bead of this around the inside. Again, I just want it to be held together. I don't really care about water tightness or anything, and liquid nails, pretty much an all-purpose glue. And really strong. Here's the finished product. So you can see I put some strapping on here to hold up this section. It's kind of nice. This is flexible. I can fit it to the curvature and positioning that I wanted it to be. This cap actually is a insert on a bigger size pipe. I couldn't find anything that fit this. There were lots of options. They just all seemed a little too big or too small. So this actually fits really nicely. It's nice to get on and off. So that was a much cheaper cap than I was planning on. So the idea is take the top off, pour the feed in, and this is what it's going to look like inside. It's protected above by the tarp roof, and I've got some chicken wire as well. The other video of the build for this chicken tractor is forthcoming, so you can look for that. But yeah, so the food goes in, and then you can see it kind of spills out the bottom here, and as they get in there, it fills up along the trough there on both sides. I'm not sure I really like this material. It's a little bit lightweight. There are some slightly thicker options that I could have used. We'll see how this holds up. I had to put a little supplemental duct tape just to make sure it's held well there, where I had the liquid nails. And then I added another support. See my nice branch that I use there for us, and then another little chunk of wood I had. It'll do for a chicken tractor. Again, I'm going for free here. So it's holding up. I'm gonna put the chicks in here and we'll see how they like it.